Yo, what's good guys? Welcome to another Shamshir Sound video. My name is Ali Nadem. In today's video, we're going to be talking about pre-snares, pre-clap, whatever you guys call it. It is that little bit of fade-in before the snare hits. It's like a secondary thing, and it's something that was very popular during the Electro House booming days back in like 2006, 7, 8, 9, 10. It was used a lot. And it's really good because it can give a little bit of anticipation before the snare hits. And I don't always use a pre-snare, but sometimes if I'm making something maybe a bit more groovy, it adds a little bit more groove. It also can fill in your mix a bit, and it gives a little bit of funk to that snare. I'm going to show you guys a loop here without the pre-snare or the pre-clap, and then with it. And I'm going to show you something special. And for this tutorial, I want to show you guys how you guys can like really put in anything and make anything like a pre-snare. So that pre-snare, whatever you use, of course, it needs to have a little bit of something before this quantized hit. But the nice thing is that with this method that I'm going to show you, it will always make sure that it gets out of the way of the snare and just kind of builds before or maybe even after. And you can put in whatever you want. You can put like a reverse snare. You can put like a back verb or a reverse reverb, from a snare. Whatever that you like, reverse clap. So here I'm going to play back this percussion. So something really simple, very basic. It's 120 BPM. I'm working on like this 50-cent bootleg, so we'll see where that goes. And this snare is very just pop, pop, pop. It just keeps hitting right on the beat. And so that clap, it has just a little bit of processing on it. I do have a little delay on the clap, but it's so low in the mix. Now let's introduce the pre-clap. Let's listen to just the clap. Okay, it sounds kind of wonky on itself, kind of metallic. Let's listen to the pre-clap. All right, has that little pre-clap. So this was like a layer that I had from an old project. I just threw it in. And what I did was that, and the key with this is that you don't always have to compress it, but what you do is you sidechain it. So you sidechain to the pre-clap. And now the information from clap goes to pre-clap. And what we're going to do is we're going to sidechain this pre-clap so that the pre-clap gets out of the way of the clap. And we can see this in action here. I'm going to show you what's going on just with no audio. So this is the pre-clap playing, and now the pre-clap with the clap. And you can see it plays, but it gets out of the way of the clap. And then when we play it back, it sounds really nice. These sounds don't mingle that well together. I'll probably change up the sounds, maybe EQ them differently, especially that metallic ringing of that clap. But with the drums and everything, it sounds a bit better. It kind of gets a bit disguised in the mix. So if we play this back with the pre-clap. And without. So that's really up to you, like how aggressive you want to get. I went extreme with this. I have threshold all the way down. I have ratio all the way up. The attack is very fast because I wanted to immediately get out of the way of that transient of that clap. And the release I pumped up a little bit, 100, just for the kind of like the tail of the clap. The key with this, guys, when you guys do the side chain, is that you want to make sure you go to the plugin settings. So just here, and you go to processing, and you make sure you select the source that will sidechain this pre-clap. So I selected this, and then I went over here. You make sure you turn it on external because it's receiving an external sidechain signal from the clap send from FL Studio. And then at that point, turn off the auto gain. Don't turn on the auto gain. Adjust the attack all the way down. Adjust your release. Ratio, aggressive. Threshold, aggressive. If you wanted to pop even faster, a bonus tip is you could switch it to opto, but clean is fine. And then with that being said, if we turn this off and then on, so it's going to need a little bit of shaping, but the whole idea is that this will make sure the thing gets out of the way of the clap. And let's just experiment here. I'm going to throw in some like different stuff and see what happens. And you can do just like the offset, like you can do it at the end of another bar or maybe at the end of 4 bars. So now if we turn off the Pro C, really makes it just get out of the way. And this can be useful. Of course, you guys can just manually edit things, but I feel like this has a little bit of use, not only for getting out of the way of the clap, but also to glue it kind of into the mix if you wanted to kind of give a little bit more character to it. And the nice thing is that it just will make sure that your workflow is fast. You want to try out a pre-snare, it gets out of the clap, and you're all good to go. So that's kind of my tip for today for your percussion. Definitely, it's kind of like I've used this method many times to get out of the way of the snare, and I think it will help you guys as well. So I can't even speak. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, remember to smash that like button. If you didn't, hit that dislike button. Tell me what you guys want to see in any future videos. I would love any comments, any feedback. And make sure you guys are subscribed and you hit that notification bell. Give it a smack. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, keep making some dope music, and I'll see you soon. Take care.